You have not brought me the power matrix. I couldn't find it, dude.
He didn't look hard enough.
I did. Not me. Huh, you did not.
Enough of that.
They're over here, sir. Ritter, who let you out? You think you are worthy? Cyclonus, I had no idea you were still functional. Me neither. None of you are better than me. Aren't you supposed to be dead? I got over it. I had been living the life of a beautiful princess for years, but I got bored of that. You were weird. You just noticed. Slow learner, I guess. Skyvarp and Thundercracker. Reborn. It's been a while. We're clones, technically.
Enough yodeling. Let's figure out where we went wrong. Come on.
They are just the worst.
Troops can be useful this way.
What is the point, exactly? The point is we need to find a way back. Ritter here is clearly all show. This way. I shall have to lead. Who made you Decepticon Commander? In the absence of Galvatron or some other clone of Megatron, I'm the smartest one. He was rebuilt from Bombshell. Big deal. Scourge is basically me, or my original body, but he can't teleport. We do not need to go into that. It never made any sense for Unicron to reformat us like that in 2005.
There, this way. It's in there, are you sure?
I think she may be on to something. I do not like this. How is Ritter back? I'm not. You're here. You cannot be serious. Over there? What is over there? That is where the Regent lives. We have nothing to fear from the Regent or his minions. This way. Who made him commander, really? Dun, 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 dun.
Were you expecting someone else?
What have you done with the Regent?
Wouldn't you like to know?
How did you get in here?
I'm a slayer of gods. Well, demigods, but they're like that.
You exaggerate.
You cannot be in charge here either.
Why? Because I'm a girl. Enough of your machismo. Look how far it got that one.
No, Master. Not again, Master. You neutered Bludgeon.
No, I neutered Leo Prime. Bludgeon has no actual balls.
As you can see, I am actually a girl. As you can see, I'm a female.
Enough theatrics. You have the item we seek.
I have found a means to prevent most of this from ever happening. I have found a way to commune with the Allspark.
What? Surely not.
The demigods controlled the time streams from their little space beyond space-time. I paid it a visit.
The universe is already fractured. Using the power again will only decimate it more. We would be returned to a complete oblivion, to limbo, to perdition. We are already there. We have nothing to lose. Please don't use time travel. It's such a cop-out. No, suppose the timelines are fluid in some directions, and we can simply cross into another one.
Teleport to another timeline and mess with it. That's genius.
How would we accomplish this?
Oh, you have little brain power. I have the know-how to do this. I've had it for a long time. We shall change our destiny back and no longer be gone by stepping back into history. Not time travel. It would be someone else's history.
Someone else? Who?
Activate the device, and we shall change destiny for all Decepticons. Ha-ha!
She's crazy.
You just noticed.
Slow learner, I guess.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no. What now? It has been a while, hasn't it? The shapings, they've returned. Something is terribly wrong. I wouldn't worry about it. You've been spending the last 6 years partying and having mock affairs with everyone. I am a gorgeous creature, and the irony is they have no idea I am a synthoid. Disgusting. Even my ex-boyfriend? You are mad, Estelle. Or should I call you Starscream? Why, thank you. The shapings are confused. We must go to the others and warn them. What do you know of them? I sense them too. It had been so long since I had the power, I wasn't sure it was real. Oh, it is. They're merely an advanced alien race, not gods. Let's tell the others. Come. What's going on?
They're back. The shapings.
Really, I don't sense it. As they seem confused, we must help them. I don't know the half of it. When did this happen? Moments ago, we just got this feeling. It was as if the aliens were confused and disoriented. Then we must go to the others and tell them it could be another attack. After all this time, I'm pretty sure it's more than an attack, but a hot mess, if you will. We must alert the Robotechs to this.
I agree.
Alert the others. No telling how long the energy has been flowing before we noticed. Move out.
What we have here is a strange doohickey. It's not like a space bridge.
The device seems to be connected to Quintus. The device seems to be connected to Quintus.
But Quintus has been dead for centuries, eons.
Well, in this case, he isn't.
Was it some of his technology he left behind? It appears to be some sort of dimensional shift device, allowing transport between several different universes.
How is that?
It's complicated. They figured out a way because they could cross the stars in the galaxy. We'll have to figure out what they're up to.
It's been a long time since we knew.
They must be out there somewhere.
If the device is open, would it destroy the universe?
Nah, it would probably just destroy the Earth.
Well, that's great.
We don't want it to destroy the Earth. We have to figure out how it works.
Keep investigating.
This is all ahead of us.
The Autobots have been lacking without Optimus Prime lately.
Well, it doesn't matter much, with most of Decepticons apparently gone.
How did that happen?
Most of them were killed off in the Great Space War with the Masters.
It is unfortunate we do not have an enemy to fight.
Extraordinary technology. We cannot let it fall into the hands of the Decepticons.
They are sure to be drawn to it already. Even if we assume most of them gone, I suspect they aren't.
So we long to get back to having an actual enemy to fight. What a strange idea. Over there. That's not good. What is that?
It appears to be a starship.
Decepticons, attack!
Invid attack.
What the heck? Where did they come from?
Decepticons, crush the Autobots.
I don't get it. Where did the Decepticons come from?
I have no idea, but we had better find out before this becomes a real party. Everyone now, move in and secure positions. Don't let them pass.
Why don't you just ask them?
Hey, Decepticons, where'd you come from?
We figured out a way to return to this dimension.
Oh, really? How does that work?
It wasn't easy. It was complicated. They're arming weapons to attack.
If they do, return fire.
They're coming at us. Who leads them? Zyklonus.
Really? Looks like Ritter thinks he's in charge.
Really? I thought Ritter was long dead.
I thought so too.
Here they come. We must destroy the Autobots.
What? We always say that.
Well, this time we have to actually do it.
Yes, Decepticons. We should flog them.
Dinobots attack.
Me Grimlock crush.
Me Snarl.
Crush.
Me Slag step on.
Me Sludge crunch. Decepticons, now's our chance.
How did they get through?
Completely undetected.
Yes, but how? We gotta stop them.
We aren't holding them off. They've got the key. Stop them now.
They're using some sort of tech to swipe stuff now.
It's as if they're in two places at once. They're using phase tech from the demigods, or figured out how to use it.
Hand over the gizmo. Yes, we're after the gizmo.
It will allow us to become whole again.
That's weird. Are they non-corporeal holograms?
Not exactly.
Are they ghosts? Not exactly.
They'll breach our defenses at the door.
Stop them, by whatever means you have.
Me flatten them. Brrr. That cussed Dinobot. You supposed to be dead. Me make you wish you hadn't come back from the dead.
Enough. We have what we need in there. Ignore the big ones.
This is my command, not yours. Everyone go now.
For too long, the Invid have not had the Flowers of Life, but now we do not want the Flowers of Life. We wish to conquer.
Yes, Master. We have come to the Earth planet to slay it.
Yes, we have.
How dare these creatures keep us from our universal dominating goal?
We shall crush the usurpers.
Yes, effortlessly.
No. First we must make them suffer. Move us in.
This is not about revenge. It's about retribution.
The doppelgangers will rise again.
No, it shall not be the doppelgangers. It shall be the Invid.
Bring in the battle devices. It won't hurt me more than it does them. The others have allied with dimensional shifting technology and ghosts. How can we fight such things?
Bah! I am Dark Energon in form. Begin attack on the Autobot camp. They're the only threat here. Destroying them will eliminate all resistance.
Regis, the Decepticons are already here. What? How did they get here ahead of us? I don't want them muscling in on the territory that we was going to take. We'll strike them as well. Scatter their forces and make sure they can't team up.
If they do not pose a threat to my power, let us go.
Yes, let us move in. Wheeljack, what is that? That, I have no idea. I have no idea.
I have. It's an Invid ship. It's another one like the one earlier.
How did the Invid ship get here? This is 2038, about when the Invid were supposed to attack in the Robotech timeline. But I thought the Regent and the Regis were gone, replaced by Transformers. Well, this isn't that timeline technically, ever since the incident in 2024.
We must alert the Robotech people.
Nobody's flown their ship in years. Ever since Rick Hunter was replaced by the symbiote, there had been no interest in continuing the Robotech Defense Force. Where's the symbiote now? No one knows. We have to find them. The Invid are attacking.
We can't really use the grown children of Sterling, Witwicky, and Hunter.
They're grown now, but have no military experience. We have to find them, or the planet will be decimated. You just like saying that word, don't you? Yes, me learned is broken into 10 pieces. I know that.
They took one of our space bridge keys and some alien tech, so they'll be back.
If we don't stop them, they'll unleash untold destruction. If the device is opened, will it destroy the universe?
Joes, we gotta do something. Can't stand around and let the Decepticons and the Invid destroy the Earth. Wasn't it their destiny to do that?
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, I think we were living on borrowed time to begin with. That's a pleasant thought. We destroyed the planet ship 14 years ago, causing a chain reaction that changed this dimension drastically. We do not know the outcome. Yeah, so what?
Well, did you notice how much time has changed drastically then? All bets are off.
Hence they living on borrowed time. What must we do? What chief group in the Robotech universe fought the Invid and won in the other timeline?
The Masters, but nobody has seen them in 14 years. They were chased off by the Transformers.
Then we must find these Masters and ask them for help. Maybe our last chance.
I think I might know where I can find some, but the journey there might be almost impossible.
Are you suggesting that we go back to Silicon Valhalla?
I am. If we can find the Zor Primes, we can ask them for our help.
Like we couldn't do that on our own? We can't do that on our own. You admit to that?
We set the chain reaction into motion. It's only fair that we stop it.
Well, you know that most radioactive isotopes do eventually turn into some form of lead. So we should let Grey Gru take over the universe. Yeah.
You're very odd. But let's move out.
Where are we going? To find a space bridge. A space bridge on the Earth? You can't just find one. They're usually locked up. Hey, wait a minute. That's the idea. How do you know they built one? Of course they did. Well, yeah, I guess they would, wouldn't they?
I did not come all this way to be deterred by semantics. If this universe is at stake, let's risk it.
She's convinced.
I can tell.
You got your powers back?
No, I can just tell. She's determined to possibly end us. We can't go to Silicon Valhalla. They have no air there.
They can bring spacesuits. I don't know.
First, we find the space bridge. Then we worry about how to use one.
The R&D section has one, I hear.
Then let's go break into our own facility.
We could just knock.
What have we here? A bunch of Joes trying to break into our own facility. That's weird. Where's your space bridge at? Like we're going to tell you that. You have one, then. Alert! We are under attack.
Not from us.
Nah, we were just going to knock and ask to use it.
Uh-oh. The Decepticons. We too are after this. Stand aside, flesh creatures. Nothing doing. We thought of this idea first. Now stand back. What could you possibly do to us?
This! Clang!
Get off of me, fly. Decepticons, crush them. Joes keep fighting. Yo, Joe. Men, we gotta break through.
Men, let's get inside and use the space bridge.
She mad, bruh? The Fleshbots are insane. They cannot have this Wunderbar device. Yeah, 'cause it's ours. Decepticons attack. Autobots attack. Get them. Where did he come from? I don't know, but we're gonna scrap him. You gotta be kidding me, Decepticon. Destroy them now? You fools, he's merely a distraction. Stop the humans. How are you still alive? I've been incognito. That's weird. I thought your name was Springer. Hey, I'm the one that does the wisecracks around here. Decepticons destroy. Eliminate them. The space bridge is ours. Not today, hosehead. Me Grimlock, stomp. Dinobot fool, I shall stop you. You're Metallico strong, but not strong enough. Me flatten. Enough. Seize them now. Me not need new sidekick. Ah! Me Grimlock make whole. Stop them.
The Invader here. I, the Regis, will seize the opportunity.
Me Grimlock, the king, will seize you.
You will not.
Your Metallico is strong, but not stronger than me Grimlock. But I'm an energy being. Not anymore. It's Independence Day. No, it's not. It's Easter time, you ninny. Would you stop that? Take the gizmo and go. How are we going to carry off the space bridge? We may not if we have the ship. Let us pull back.
What the hell happened in here? It appears the Transformers, the Invid, and the Joes had a big fight. Well, that isn't good. Does it mean they're here? It does. It means they're all here. It must be an apex of the universe. Or it's just so skewed it doesn't make sense anymore. They intend to control everything. The Regis, she's turned into some kind of catbot. You, young Robotech masters. Us? Really? I didn't think Dana was a Robotech master. Maybe she was talking about me. I'm awesome sometimes. Enough! You are the children of the shadow, or at least a reflection of them. Really? We are? We shall end this accidental universe, and bring forth its end. Why do that? The time stream is corrupted. They should never have been allowed to throw the Wrath Planet into the space bridge. That wasn't our doing. Yeah, we were like little kids. She was around. I don't have those kind of powers. It wasn't my doing. Enough. Destroy them, Regis. Not yet. They shall be bait. Who are we going to lure? Everyone, run. How did I get into this mess? Signing up to join the Force and see the world, I guess. Your attitude reminds me of Cabell. Oh, Tall Spike, how wonderful to see you again. Artemis. It's been a long time. Six or whatever. Artemis. It's been a hot minute for us, and wherever we are now. Who's that over there? I am Top Spinus Prime. You must come. Top Spinus Prime? Yeah, from an alternate timeline that was snuffed out. But don't worry about it. I'm Chip Chase. Well, Twin Twist. Ooh, a Robotech Master. We need you as Robotech Masters back on Earth. All the Zord Lords should join you then. Yes, we need you all. Where are the rest? I'm not sure. All I know is that Raksha slayed Leo Prime. That's hilarious. Well, he was annoying. That's not nice. Yeah, it is, and if it wasn't for him, that planet ship wouldn't have blown up the space bridge. You're saying the Decepticons broke out of Silicon Valhalla? How did they do that? I didn't think they could do that. All right, what are we going to do? Scout here knows a lot about that. Well, I know a little. All right, what are we going to do? We're going to do what they did. Except we don't know how they did it. They had help from someone named Ritter. Ritter, that guy's been dead since the Robotech mission. That mission ended about 6 years ago. Yeah, he somehow got out of purgatory. Well, it wasn't a very tight prison then. Apparently not. Well, let's go in there and rustle up some action. Are you trying to sound like a cowboy? Yeppers. Let us roll. How did Chip get here? Same way I went back and forth last time. We weren't aware of how you did it last time. I'm between worlds, I guess. I should be able to activate the process, but I not dare test any humans on it. They would be killed because there's no air here. That would be bad.
We must find a way to have an audience with whatever primes are left there. Come on. We must get some answers.
Skyfire. Amalgamus. It is agreeable to see you again.
It is not.
What must we do?
The shapings are messing with the universe again. We did not accomplish what we set out to do before.
No, we did. The universe is just cracked.
If we could prevent the timeline from having been altered by Wrath being thrown into the space bridge, all of this would be for naught.
We cannot go back and undo the universe. It causes too many problems.
Indeed, but those problems have escalated.
We must take drastic measures.
There are too few of us left.
If only the Transformers knew that their demigods were merely advanced Transformers, it would not be as exciting.
I mean, we're creations of their demigods, so I guess as each Transformer eventually evolves into one of us.
Yes, through the Allspark. How many times must we use that? I tire of such things. My joints ache from the corrosion of war without end. As the great Rob Powers once said.
As was written in the Covenant of Primus.
Yeah, a lot of excuses in there.
Yes, and textual revisions written by the victors of wars.
Oh, really?
As the great Mr. Spock said, it is easier to destroy than it is to create.
The Decepticons had help. And Raksha is making a mess of things here.
Because Raksha is nuts. It's in her programming.
How can we help?
Return us to the Earth, so we might do battle with these creatures. We were restored through the space bridge, an ingenious device.
It sounds like a plot device to me.
Whatever it is, now that we're back, we can continue with our evil plan. I don't know about that. The last time we had an evil plan, it didn't work out so well.
Well, now that the two of us are with you, it'll probably work out better this time.
Do you really think that?
Well, it's just my guess. Of course, then again, my guesses are often wrong. We must find my counterpart.
That is not part of the deal. We will instead find your mate.
A deal you made, not me. Very well. One of mine, then.
In one of the other timelines, this is the year that the Invid invaded the Earth. In another timeline, it's when the Dimension Fleet Macross spaceship launched for the center of the galaxy and eventually met the Proto-Devils.
How do you know all that?
The afterlife is quite boring. There's a lot of reading to do, yes.
What? How did they get here?
Through the space bridge, sir.
They would have to have been waiting for us.
We meet again, Starscream. It has become an annoying habit, apparently. I wish to rejoin Cobra and lead us to victory against the G.I. Joes. Commander, we don't even know if Cobra still exists in this timeline. It must still exist. We will go and find it. Cobra la 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 la! What? Oh, yes, that silly Cobra Law thing, where you people were supposed to be ancient Neanderthal snake people. That was kind of stupid. Well, at least I'm not in a coma like Duke was there. I came back from the dead like he did. You are silly, but if we stay on the battlefield, we will be destroyed.
The Regis and her forces are over there. There aren't very many of them, but she really thinks there are.
That is disturbing.
I should probably teleport Cobra Commander and Zartan out of here for the time being.
The shapings of the protoculture will destroy the Transformers universe, as the awareness has foreseen. Excellent. They shall pay for having chucked their planet ship into the space bridge, and it shall be beautiful. The timeline will not diverge past this particular year. Even if we were to throw them back into the past and cause a cyber and human plague, it still wouldn't affect this timeline from not happening. You can't say the space plague did that. No, we don't know what caused the space plague. We are now the shaping, and we must end this. We will not commit to biological warfare on the universe. Not again. So you knew something happened.
It was not our doing.
It was not doing? Sure it wasn't. We merely gave them the technology and the skill to destroy themselves. They chose to do with it, and that's their problem.
Are you trying to say that Cobra engineered the virus? That's preposterous.
Most Republican billionaires are pathetic and sad man-children. They paid us well.
Yes, but we're pathetic and sad too. It can't be G.I. Joe. I do not think the Shapings think that you were behind it. Some other group, perhaps.
The Shapings. Ridiculous.
Well, do not underestimate the power of persuasion.
Oh, I do not. Propaganda is wonderful, useful as a tool to keep the masses dumb. Like when we bankrupted the GOP. Let's continue.
It is a pity that the flesh creatures cannot really change the timeline.
How is that?
They are all dead, destroyed in an attack on the space launch 6 years ago.
It is true. Unlike Transformers Primes, we cannot interact somehow with the souls of the living.
It is because they have artificial souls. Exactly. You cannot change this, but we can manipulate living Transformers, such as the Regis, to do our bidding from the beyond.
But we're here now. Come this way.
Decepticons, do not even think about getting the upper hand here. I, the Regis, am in charge.
You are not in charge.
Ah, my old mate, or at least a version of her. So, how did you get here?
I'm not telling you.
Probably the same way I got here. Through one of them space bridge doohickeys. Doesn't matter. Still gonna flatten the Autobots.
Patience, my insane friend. But time will come sooner than they think.
He's quite useless without his power weapon, isn't he?
Well, if the Autobots detect it, it'll be time to teleport those people.
Thank you for allowing me to teleport those people during the battle 6 years ago. You're not welcome. You kind of caused all this.
We should finish the Autobots.
They're on the run. Finally, victory can be achieved through total domination.
My fellow Decepticons, we have succeeded where others before us have failed. We have achieved victory.
The space bridge is ours.
No, it is ours, as we are alive again. What would the Invid Regent need a space bridge for? I don't know, but I still say it's ours.
The Earth planet and its billions of inhabitants will soon belong to you, but what then?
For what is your plan, Ritter?
My wife, it is annoying to see you again.
Came from the same type of space warp, didn't you?
Yes, it allowed us to return from the beyond. Enough pedantics.
Next, we will terminate all of them.
What a glorious idea. Why didn't the other Decepticons think of that under Megatron years ago?
I don't know. Just gonna kill all of them? That would be a tremendous waste of energy.
I suppose we should just subjugate them as slaves.
All the vermin get to be slaves, yeah.
No, they're weaklings. They cannot be slave labor.
Enough. Decepticons, we are a proud race. Today we will crush the Autobots and raise a new era of terror across the universe, starting with subjugating the very base from which they came.
Ah, Cyclonus, that's a good idea. Use the space bridge to raise the Autobot camp.
Yes, let's do it. I shall go and secure our other plans.
I don't need you here.
I'm not here for you. I'm here for revenge.
Drama queen, move out. I have returned from the beyond, and the Autobots are on the run, and G.I. Joe will be next.
The commander. He must be a ghost, or some kind of clone.
No, it is the Commander, but he's not completely in this universe.
You mean it's a ghost? That's kind of stupid.
You know, I suppose that he came through the space bridge. His spark energy, or his artificial soul, is technically manifest in reality.
So he's a ghost zombie.
It appears they all are. The other Decepticons as well, and some of the Invid.
And those Robotech Master guys.
Yes, them too.
You are not in charge of Cobra. I am in charge of Cobra. Not anymore. You've been dead for 6 years.
Who leads Cobra now?
I could tell you, but you probably wouldn't like it. You will tell me now.
It is agreeable to see you again, Commander. The zombie ghost, whatever, is here to see you, Commander. There was an opening up the corporate ladder. Then I pulled out the ladder, for I am primary. Tomax and Zaymot met with an unfortunate accident during a sex act in their little kink dungeon. Yes, they died doing what they love. I am now master of Cobra.
What? No woman may lead Cobra.
I'll pretend you didn't say that.
Oh dear, what will I do now? Well, Commander, you often would act like a woman anyway. Would you stop that? I will not, because you're not my boss anymore.
Boss, what are we going to do with this puka? Ah, Scottish imp gremlin. Good one. Have him and Zartan put in a crate and sent to G.I. Joe. Well, I suppose if they're technically undead, they should just get out of there, right? I do not care. Get them out of my sight. And lo, to any uber right-wing incel males who oppose me, they never do very well. Take them away.
As temporary leader of the Autobots, we gotta stand here till Prime gets back. We don't know if he's coming back. It's been years. He and Megatron flew Cybertron out of the solar system. We're on our own. We got lots of gizmos and we're gonna have to use them. Now we have WMDs, ha ha ha.
We're not going to give the Dinobots WMDs.
That's true. They'd be a little too gung-ho about that. And now these other weird ghostly images of Decepticons and Cobra Commander, I think it's gonna get a little weird. I should probably go on a mission to try and find Cobra Commander's zombie ghost, or whatever you call it. We're gonna have to try and figure out how that works eventually, lest the Decepticons return. Yeah, they'll be back. You just know it. Should be ready for anything. Autobots, stand your ground. They're probably on their way. It is inevitable. The Decepticons are coming through a space portal. All of them. Red alert. Red alert. I've always wanted to say that.
Autobots, attack! They're coming in. They're everywhere.
I'd like to know how they got in here. A space bridge, probably. Oh, yeah. Let's send them through the bridge and break it. That's not how that works. They're coming. Die, Autobots. Now you see me, now you die. I think I like the old Skywar better. Now that we're done sending them to Pain Central, you can ask for them back. They're coming from all sides. There's too many of them. Me Grimlocks say there are not too many of them. Dinobots stomp. Dinobots go smash. Snarl crush. Me Grimlocks say we guard Autobots. We go in. Me Grimlocks say we use stealth. But if that don't work, brute force. Crush, smash, destroy. Something's coming through the space bridge. It's Autobots. Ritter. Tall Spike. Prepare to die. Really? I've been dead before. So have I. This time I'm sending you back. No, I will send you there. My Metallico is better than yours. Let us fight. Off. Clang. That didn't hurt. You do have a sense of humor. I am cultured, not like your weakling Cybertronian friends. I am from the colonies, not from Earthspace. My colony loved Street Fighter. As did mine. Good. Then you know we're evenly matched. Destroy me and they'll all be destroyed. So you don't want me to destroy you? Oh yes, I guess that doesn't make any sense. Fight me, my long-lost brother, or die. Ha ha!
We're not getting out of there.
Now stop them. I've got this one. No, you don't. Get in there, you're a scrap. I should crush you.
Impudent fools.
Decepticons, take the power source and hold your ground. It's weird not being a shelf warmer anymore. I kind of agree. Keep them off the bridge. We meet again. Yeah, now we will finish what we started. Now look here, just because our humanoid forms had a relationship doesn't mean our robot ones should. What can I say? Our humanoid forms are hot for each other. This is merely a distraction. You're right. Enough. Take the devices. Let us go. Well, we shouldn't have tried to fight the entire Decepticon army. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little short-sighted on our part. Yeah, you guys look like you've been through a lot. Yeah, kind of looks that way.
Yeah, at least the evening's looking bright.
It is?
Yeah, they're gone.
He totally pasted us and took the power matrix again. There's that. The last battle here will not be a battle with Titan ships kicking each other's butt across space, but rather a battle of the shapings and their powers.
So they've run out of ideas, have they?
Just never tell them that.
Well, just don't tell them that.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's not like Estelle is going to show up and give some heartfelt speech at the end.
Nah, it's more like some weird version of Starscream will show up. And he'll be like talking about becoming death, the destroyer of worlds. Guys, the cons are right over there. I know. I thought I was just facing Starscream. Let's go stop him. Tally-ho.
Go ahead. I'm still beautiful.
Oh, get over yourself, Starscream.
How can I do that?
I rest my case.
My fellow Decepticons, the time has come to seize the moment and crush the world using the stolen device. Why, yes, the Power Matrix Space Bridge. We shall use it on the other end of this to bring forth minions from the past to help us destroy them.
But we're already here. Why would we do that?
I mean, isn't it more fun without Megatron around? Our leader, Megatron, would not want to sit this party out. No, we shall seize the opportunity.
Begin preparations to attach the space bridge and the power matrix to each other.
Drop that sphere. Tall Spike. That's right, Tall Spike, the Zor Prime. Prepare to fight again.
Oh my god, he's annoying.
How did he get out of Silicon Valhalla? I suppose the same way we did. Get him! Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! I shall crush you! Bang, bang, power bang!
What madness is this?
Get them!
Foolish Transformers. He's merely a distraction.
How does the Queenie know that? It's obvious. Decepticons attack. Hello again, Ritter. Ready for a rematch? Ha ha! Oh gosh, no. Now I shall serve upon you a licking that you won't soon forget. Oh wait, that sounded cringe. Get him already. I'll be taking this.
Stop him. Open fire.
No, wait. You're too close to the space bridge.
I'll do what I want. Fem peon Karen incel. Ha!
Who put you in charge?
Fools.
Destroy him.
Oh, fine. Argue.
Oh shit.
Blam.
Oh no, they're gonna hit the space bridge.
Oh no, not again.
Not again. Fatality. What? That's for Mortal Kombat, you idiot.
It's going to explode.
This is gonna hurt. What a mess. Damn, what happened?
The space bridge is destroyed. Decimated. Stop that.
Fools. What if you fired off a shot into the space bridge and caused a chain reaction?
This one is dead. This one isn't half. I'd say he's dead, not in a coma like Duke.
That was your brother, Ritter.
Well, since everybody here is in between, he won't actually die.
Ugh. A third of our force destroyed merely because we're incompetent. Ugh. Kinda looks like you signed up for the wrong team, eh?
I signed up for nothing.
Continue with the plan. Exterminate the flesh creatures.
That's pretty dark, even for you.
I don't think so.
Fools. I can't get them to do anything right since my power's waned.
That's what she said. You guys are gonna retreat, or are you gonna stick around here for no reason? And we didn't need to come rescue them. No, they did.
We can't keep doing that on a whim, you know.
Yeah, it's cosmic energy you're messing with.
I don't think they understand all that.
Decepticons, fall back until we can come up with a new plan. Retreat.
The Decepticons will be back.
Oh no, I'm here again, which means that I must have failed you.
Yes, you did fail me. However, now that the time stream is opened to the appearance of the other undead, it shall be a different story.
How is that?
It shall be a glorious unraveling of the fabric of space-time.
With us in it?
Yes, with you in it.
I did not sign up for this. The Shaping said you called them a myth. The Primes were thought to be a myth until we found them. Where are the antithesis of them? Where are the cons?
You stand before them.
You are the Legion?
No, I merely represent some of them. Your mission is to infiltrate the other worlds and find the robot known as Megatron.
Why would I want to bring Megatron back? He would usurp me.
It is all part of the plan. Long ago we convinced them to send the planet Wrath back through the space bridge. The labor is not complete.
It is ridiculous. Why can't you do it yourself?
Because we can't cross the worlds. Only some can do this. Night Racer, for instance, naturally can do it.
You lost some of your powers then. How did that happen?
The gods intervened and took some of them away. In retaliation, we slayed one of them.
Revenge is such a weak answer to everything.
Indeed it is, but it's not merely that. We wish to reset the universe in our own image, and to do so we must convince the Transformers to come to us.
How are we going to do that?
That is why you must find Megatron. Now go. Find him and report back to me.
I don't have a ship.
Figure it out. The universe that you're in this plane of existence, is comprised of the thoughts that created reality, like the Transformers.
So we gotta think about Megatron and go there, I see.
Now go out of my sight, lest I tire of you.
That is not the first time I've heard that from a female. Well, Chip, any chance of you putting it back together this time? It would take a miracle to put that back together. That means our friends from the other universe are trapped here with us. Yeah, they would be. Well, it seems they completely shot up the phase transducer and the power matrix core. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Perhaps we should employ Louis from the Robotech people. Well, if the Robotech people show up, maybe they can help. This technology is fairly advanced, but not beyond us. Well, let's see. The reactor's all blown to pieces and probably spewing radiation everywhere. The humans should steer clear of this area, especially the G.I. Joes and the Robotech people. They did a number on this thing. Well, if it weren't for them shooting holes in it with laser guns, it probably wouldn't have blown up. Let's see. At this point, we should probably just get another one. That's probably not an option. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Why the Decepticons wanted it so badly, when they could have just made one themselves? Maybe they couldn't. Maybe because they were kind of out of phase. They had to wait until they could operate it and become in phase. So they're trying to come back into our physical reality. Yeah, that's what they were trying to do, and they succeeded. You can freely go between the worlds, kind of like Night Racer. But I haven't seen her in a while. I think she went to go visit the Space Bridge universe, or the Bioship one. Oh, is that where she went? It does create an interesting paradox. Well, we brought some of the Zor Primes back too, so maybe they'll be available. Have someone come over here and help us. Yeah, it's Tall Spike and his people. We still don't know how they got here. Or how the Regent showed up and the Regis. They seem to be mad at each other. We might be able to use that. I can't believe you failed.
What? You're the one who got here late.
Fools, they're all fools. Mechanoids that think they're humanoids are a waste of time.
And resources. The only reason the original Invid came to the Earth was because of the flowers of life. Or if you count that other version of the story, in which they were just doing evolution experiments.
Yes, the other version of it kind of doesn't make sense, but then again, most of it doesn't.
It doesn't have to, because it's fantasy.
It is certainly interesting not having the power to manipulate the others that I used to.
Yes, I'm not sure why the Primes decided to remove that from our particular exoframes.
I'm not sure they did.
Something has changed from the last mission?
We are between worlds. We are not supposed to be here.
I had my reasons to return. Retribution, that kind of thing.
Retribution? Revenge for what? This universe hasn't done anything to us.
I don't know what happened over there with that space bridge now that I hear that it's blown up, and we can't go over there.
Just as well. It wouldn't work if we used it anyways. I suppose not.
All that talk about space bridges and protoculture is making me a little antsy. None of us has actually seen those weird synthoid people since our last mission 6 years ago. They didn't stay long.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, Jenna just never came back. I don't think she was taken, though. I think she wanted to do her own thing. But we were still teenagers. We got through it somehow. Are we some kind of proxies for them? For the Robotech Wars, the younger generation? I don't think so. This universe happened completely differently than that one. Yeah, I don't even exist in the other timeline. And in another, I'm a boy. Well, the Joes and Sterlings and Hunters have come together to try and figure it out. But we can't go to the space bridge site because it's filled with radiation. So let's get going with figuring it out.
Yeah, kind of messy over there. Very messy.
Even if we could get a hold of robotechnology and use it against the in-between people, it would probably kill us. It probably would. They're humans. Well, only some of them are not human. And they wouldn't be hurt.
Well, there was a time when we flew a planet ship into a space bridge. We were on that ship.
I assumed that was different. You probably had help, some kind of deity watching over you, or you would have died. So we're going to just sit this one out and let the space gods duke it out. That doesn't sound like much fun, does it? Let's go find the Autobots. I agree, let's go find the Autobots. Maybe the Autobots will have some answers.
Well, since I'm the de facto leader of the Autobots while Optimus Prime is away, we should organize a search party to find the Decepticons. Meet Grimlock King. We crush Decepticons. We find them, then we break them. I admire your enthusiasm, Grimlock.
Except we don't really know where to find them. They scattered when the space bridge blew up.
I think we could probably find them.
They can't be too hard to find there. Their energy signals have an unusual profile.
Yeah, because they're sort of in between. They got chronal energy on them. You know, like Cybertronium.
Actually, it's more like Gobatronium. That's why we can find them.
Gobatronium. How can we use that?
Normally that stuff would be useless to us, but because they're from a universe that kind of bridges the gap between theirs and ours, we can use it to track them.
Yes, we can track the Decepticons. Perhaps we should go on a little survey mission.
That sounds like fun. Oh well, we're not getting back where we came from.
Well, we seem to be corporeal, so there's that.
So are the Decepticons. They will stop at nothing to destroy us.
Well, since they're partly in another universe and they destroy us, wouldn't we just come back in another universe partly?
It's not so much another universe as between worlds, as Night Racer would say. Yes, it's all the same physical universe. It's just that it's a multiverse, on top of the universe as we know it. You can go into the future, the present, or the past. Kind of like the Transformers animated show that took place in the 22nd century, yet it was current then, and now it's in the past. If they can figure out how to use that place to go back or forward in time, they could mess up the universe. We must stop them.
They blew up the only space bridge.
There are other space bridges, like the ones on Cybertron, for instance, but those are out of range, wherever they are.
The Invid ship got here, it must have one. Yes, it got here from the other realm, so it must have had one.
Well, I guess we gotta go find the Invid.
This probably was not a good idea.
Now it tells me. Yeah, the Invids aren't gonna like us.
Didn't an Invid queen help us out years ago?
It must have been a different lady.
Must be a timeline paradox.
I don't know that it's a paradox.
Well, whatever it is, it's inside there.
Should we just knock?
Not sure if it's the best plan, but okay. If there's nobody home, can we twine around?
Come on.
Well, we came this far. What are you Autobots here for? To surrender? Well, since you guys destroyed our space bridge, we decided to borrow yours.
We could just ask politely. Huh, well, we ain't gonna give you access to our ship.
Where is this Regis?
Autobots, how dare you? Go from my sight at once. You could explain why we should leave. Because the ship is mine and you were trespassing.
We should just wreck 'em.
You fools. You wish to know what my evil plan is, but it's not time to reveal that yet. I don't actually think you have a plan. Well, yes I do. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have a plan.
Could be she was just pulled here like they were.
That's not it. If that was it, then we have no reason for being here.
How come there are only a few of them here?
I have a standing army of thousands of Invid on the other side. Ha ha.
Actually, I'm gonna guess she doesn't have hardly anybody on the other side.
That's not true. I'm going to invade the Earth with the swarm of the Invid hive.
Are you thinking that there actually aren't very many soldiers on her ship? I was thinking the same thing, yeah. Autobots, stand your ground. I think there's only 2 of you on the ship. You and that big ugly guy.
Yes. The Predacon. His name is T-Rex, as in Wrecker.
How about we just borrow your ship then?
We'll borrow it for a joyride and bring it back.
Or borrow your power matrix since you shot ours.
How dare you? You shall not overpower us. We have mind powers and we'll use them.
I don't think you guys do. Somehow coming from the in-between has sort of canceled out your mind powers.
No.
This space bridge is about the same as ours, but smaller.
But it's a space bridge. Where are we gonna take it to? We'll go find Optimus Prime and have him fight the Decepticons.
Find Optimus Prime, that's a good idea. We'll go through the space bridge and stop the Decepticons.
They still right in front of us.
Those darn varmints. Stealing my idea. Oh, your idea, yeah.
Stop them. They will ruin everything.
I'll stop 'em. Pow bang. Look out. I'm on it. This thing seems to be tracking Ritter. Part of him's still alive over there.
Don't touch that.
Stop them.
They were going in.
So are we.
They're going in. So are we.
Yee-haw.
Where did they go?
Don't look at me.
Maybe the space bridge killed them. You could go after them. What, and leave my conquering this planet to you? Surely not. You have 3 guys tops. You're not taking over the planet. How do you know that? How do you know I cannot summon more of them from the other side?
Hey, we got all kinds of Predacons and stuff. Yeah, sure, we totally do.
We will wait here for them to return or others to arrive.
Delightful.
What is this?
Surely no one has breached the barrier like that.
It cannot be. Not for many cycles.
They are coming.
How did they even know we were here?
Maybe they didn't.
You mean they actually found us? No, this is deliberate.
That would require them to have some kind of skill, but I doubt it.
You are always underestimating them.
They're bestial. They're abominations.
They're not abominations. They're merely those from other timelines.
The tools we've been looking for, yes. Yes, we have been looking for this. I have been to the other universe and came back here. None of these are present. Yes, that has most of the shaping energy, or as the Transformers call it, the Allspark.
You cannot control this realm, which would destroy you. Your mind would be destroyed with your spark.
But they're already dead.
I never quite worked out how that works.
The ones that are between 2 worlds have been that way for years.
If only they realize that time here has little meaning, especially when that time-traveling one shows up. But we don't want to use him.
You will tell me where Vector Prime is in the gateway, so that we may travel through it.
And if I refuse?
I was killed again, but now it allowed me to possess a powerful talisman, which I will then use to crush you and become a Prime, or even better, a Tron.
You were never very good at bluffing, Ritter.
The Earth of 2038 is threatened. However, we should not be in this time period either. It's all the fault of that space bridge being wrecked some years ago in 2024.
The awareness sees all possibilities. At least that's what they think.
You fools, I could conjure a Requiem Blaster or a Star Saber to kill you. Tell me what this place does. Tell me how it works.
Now, wait a minute.
How did they get in here?
The awareness has not foreseen.
Hey, didn't we paste that Ritter fella?
Your people destroyed a version of me, so I will destroy you.
Well, I personally didn't take you out. It was one of the other Autobots.
These guys are crazy.
One man's crazy is another man's sane.
One man's crazy is another man's sane. Prepare to die again.
Wait a minute. How are we going to die twice?
This is some kind of realm, not actually perdition, just another part of the universe.
You're actually very intelligent. I'm impressed.
You guys can't be here. You will surely die.
We mean to prevent certain events from occurring. Do not interfere.
You cannot have access to the time portals. It will fracture the universe. Do not go in.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you suppose it's a weapon?
No, it ain't a weapon. There's humans inside. That's odd.
Open the box.
The airship that brought it in here flew off. It was Cobra.
Well, crack it open.
I feel like I was put on the back of a card and graded. Yes, and since we're cheap imitations, we would end up on the Phelan Portis show. I don't believe it. That evil Prim chick sent us away in a box to you. And they didn't have an evil plan, just for G.I. Joe.
Hey, how come you two are back in the land of the living?
We came with the Invid attack force, and unfortunately they weren't really a force. They were merely a handful of robots.
You mean their force is only a handful of robots?
If that. The Decepticons from the other universe have more. But there are only maybe a couple dozen.
What is it with these bad guys deciding a dozen or more of them could invade a planet? It must be their lifelong ambition.
We must alert the Autobots.
But first, we should interrogate them for information.
I know nothing. We've been living in another part of the universe for years. I would understand why you wouldn't take his word for it, but yes, years. You two are just as bratty as you were 6 years ago.
Things never change. At least, those that appear to be the case. I was merely told about you. What do you mean by that?
Prim is in charge of Cobra now. The Baroness warned us about you before they threw us in a box.
So the rumors are true. You are pathetic. Yes, he is pathetic, but that's not an insult.
No, I'm not involuntarily celibate. I had relations with several of my best key officers.
Those rumors are apparently true also. Oh my. Cringe.
No, where did they go? That is a terrific question, and I will assume that you know I cannot answer that.
They took some of the Autobots with them. To where?
All right, Decepticons, what you do with our buddies? Yes, you tell us where our buddies go, or me bash brains, and you won't need Space Bridge to get to Afterlife. Usurped again. Why must I always return to be the brunt of jokes? Must be your lot in life. My previous wars were with another Ultra Magnus, not you. We must figure out where our people went. Some of the other Decepticons fled as well. Yeah, that was weird. Where'd they go?
There was a great cataclysm. Some of the Seekers disappeared, including Ion Storm's corpse and Ritter's corpse.
I do not think the Autobots are behind this. It is too technical.
Nice way of insulting us, huh?
Me not crush Space Bridge this time. We must figure out what's going on here. Louis Nichols, what are the coordinates on that machine?
The coordinates are set beyond this universe. It doesn't make sense.
So they went beyond the universe.
If I'm reading these coordinates correctly, this indicates that they are gone literally nowhere.
Perhaps we should go after them. Yes, but where did they go?
Autobots and Decepticons standing together. Disgusting.
Yeah, that is really weird, but where did the others go? We were just trying to figure that out. Apparently, they went nowhere.
Well, the coordinates are beyond time and space, according to this number sequence.
Interesting. There's a Kodak that actually takes you to the lair of the Primes. It's a physical place.
It's like a tesseract or a fourth-dimensional holodeck or something.
It doesn't matter, because shortly you will be destroyed.
Yes, I still possess the transport powers that I had on the other side, and will use them to beam you all into oblivion itself.
I don't believe you, you blowhard. Let us see.
I'll fight you.
You shall lose. Just get on with it. You know, I like to be tortured and also to torture.
That's nice. Prepare for battle.
Their Metallico is strong. It will do you no good, Autobot.
It won't do you any good either. Do you know why we came? Did you know how I was sucked in? Well, I'll tell you. Many years ago, the Autobots and Joes activated the planet's ship and flew it through the wormhole.
Yes, and I died, but I was reactivated by them. Enough of this. Either fight or don't.
I told you, I'm going to be tortured, and then I'm going to torture you the way I like.
Autobots, open fire. I shall assist. They are finished.
This is my fight. Would you two stop grandstanding and kill each other already? I can send you through the space bridge. There's still enough power. Gotta get our friends back.
Don't touch that thing.
Prepare to die. Fire guns.
No, return fire. Stand aside.
No, you aren't going to turn this on.
Well, I will turn this on and bring my army here, just as the Regis planned.
No, you don't. We came through briefly. We can't let Louis die.
Yeah, let's give him an exosuit so he can't get beat up during the battle.
Autobots, transform and roll out. Let's activate that space bridge and get our friends back. Thanks for the exciting scorch mark. It was fun.
You are not the Ultra Magnus of my time period. Now that I defeated him in battle.
He apparently was a blowhard without his powers.
Hey, where did Chip and Regent go? Oh no, they went into the space bridge.
I could go after them.
But you'd rather send us through, so you could rule the universe.
Exactly. Well, you can go. I won't stop you.
I'd rather not repeat the phenomenon I had before by going in there.
The space bridge is a mess.
I will wait here.
The G.I. Joes are arriving.
Send them over here. We will pool our resources. Yes.
The time has come for the gods themselves to be destroyed. Yes, this will force their hand.
You don't know that for sure. Yeah, how do you slay a god?
I will show you.
Where did she get that?
It appears to be a forgery.
No, it appears to have the power cosmic.
How is that possible?
It appears to be a weapon left over from the forge, and she found it.
Did you really think that there was only one way in and out of the hub?
It is more likely that you found that in the Kendrick system in Liege Maximo space.
That's right, I found it in Liege Maximo space, and I will use it to destroy you.
Look what you did. Now I'm back where we started. You didn't have to follow me. Yes, I did. I wish to seek the power that's in here. Somehow, I don't think you could control it. How would you know, Terran?
Oh no, she shot Amalgamus.
And now to eliminate the intruders.
Why, you little Deceptibrat.
I'm a Predacon, I'll have you know.
I will finish this.
Stop that.
I do not have to, as they will not.
I've been to a place like this before.
Destroy them. Destroy them all before the plan is ruined.
Report. What's going on? The Regent and Chip went through the space portal. They were chasing after the others. I assume the Regis went in there too. Wheeljack and some of the other Autobots went in there first with the Regis.
That isn't good. Where does it lead?
The coordinates were set for an area beyond space somehow. There's no air there. You can't go.
Some of the Transtectors or Terrans can go there because they're robots.
We don't have to go there.
That's a good call. We need to figure out what's going on.
This place reminds me of the space bridges from years ago.
It's built on the same technology. It's partly Robotech with some Cybertronian tech mixed in.
I kinda already knew that.
So they went nowhere. I guess we have to wait for them to return.
Ooh, a space bridge. One of them. Maybe most of these Transformers would like to return to their universe.
I'm sure they do, but as soon as they left, you would take over.
How would I take over? There's only 2 of us that are in the actual Cobra anymore. The other one surrendered to Prim, apparently. It's true. They shipped us to G.I. Joe like HasLab action figures. Yes, but not like the Ronton. We never mentioned the Ronto.
Then I suspect Prim will be coming along shortly.
Well, since Zartan and I came from there, we can just return.
Yes, there's no reason for us to be in the land of the living.
I wouldn't care if they left.
Very well, you can let the Autobots activate the space bridge.
We're not going to risk anybody else on that thing.
I suppose you'd go with him, since you technically belong in the Generations universe. Then you'd be a Prime like in the other timeline, as the prophecy would have happened.
It really wouldn't, since I'm not a Prime.
No, let's grab them back. I'll bring Prim with me when she gets here. She should be here shortly.
Speak of the devil.
I am a Terran, like a pretender in disguise. I will take control of the space bridge at this point. You formed an alliance with Cobra. You are no longer worthy. My spark is related to the first Decepticon female. That explains it.
That makes her worthy of the Decepticons.
If we go with her, return to where we came. Go, bring your friends back. They're probably in danger.
Grimlock, you're in charge. Springer, you're second in command. Guys, let's roll. You mean me king?
Yes, Grimlock, you're king.
Me Grimlock, overjoyed. Me special. Me king.
Oh, this is a torture I don't like.
This planet is pathetic. We shall leave it. No, I need to cause more death and destruction. First, we need to figure out how to destroy the whole thing.
The Joes can't go through the porthole. We'd die there. The Commander and Zartan are already dead, so they're like Synthoids. Send them through.
We were kind of going to do that anyway. Yes, there is nothing for us here.
Let's go.
Yes, it should be intriguing.
Bludgeon and Sadomasochist, why don't you join them? Just make sure there's a Decepticon contingent over there.
But then there'd be nobody to take over. I think that's the idea. Nothing doing. Turn on and fight.
I love you. I've always loved you. So have I. Now go. I love you. I've always loved you. Now go before I change my mind. I must go now, my love. Yes, I will see you around. See, we don't pander to the audience. We give them the goods. Yes. Yo, Joe. Oh, more bad news.
I seem to have found you, or you found me.
Yes, we need to stop running into each other.
I agree. Even in the other astral plane, we keep running into each other.
Ah, it's the Invit people.
Yeah, it's them.
We've returned to find the others.
You'll find a number of them over the ridge. They've been destroying each other.
It was an inner struggle between the demigods here, and it became an outer struggle.
Why would demigods try to take power from each other?
Maybe they were corrupted, or bored. We will eliminate them, as we have no use for them.
That is not good.
I'd like to see you try it. Oh, it's on. It would be like a cheesy cat fight in an action movie with an actual cat thing. Yes, and when I crush you, the shadows will not mourn you.
You cannot defeat me.
We shall see.
Ooh, a cat fight. In life, I often liked the cat fights between Zarana and Berenice. If I was a betting bot, I would bet on Prim, because I don't like my ex.
Why, you? Stop this. Just finish her.
A waste of energy, but very well. Open fire. It is okay, we have plenty of it. Hey, are they gonna fire on us?
Stop that. Don't do that in here.
The rest of the Autobots are here. Where did the Invid go?
Where did we go? No, where did we go? We go nowhere, I think.
No, it's my namesake. Sort of, except my name starts with an E.
Meet Grimlock King now. Magnus go inside Space Bridge thing. Well, it was either him or me.
Well, technically I outrank Grimlock, so yeah.
You Optimus Prime ex-girlfriend, you become queen.
Grimlock, I'm sure he didn't mean it like that. You're not supposed to be a king.
I don't think he had the authority to make him a king, but he did.
Excuse me, but I'm tired of this. I'm going into the space bridge. Whoever wants to come with me can come.
How did I get here?
You died first. But you didn't die.
Nah, we just sort of appeared here like we were teleported.
It wasn't me.
That was Blackstripe.
The other one was Tiger Track.
I will destroy you. I will destroy you and become a demigod. I will be immortal.
The Decepticons are coming. There isn't time for this. We gotta get back to our world and universe. But you can stay here.
I shall become the true Cybertronian and Robotech master. Stand aside, Wheeljack. Don't do it, Wheeljack.
Well, I was a wrecker, so I'm gonna wreck him.
Oh, that's rich. What are you going to do? Push me over.
Starscream has returned to us, I think.
The time has come. Fellow Decepticons, we must fight.
Puny Autobot, we almost die sometime.
That's true, Ritter. That is true, Ritter. Tallspike is back. Game for a rematch?
We should wipe the floor with those goons.
I will use this magical null gun on him.
He's defenseless at last. I can have my way with him. Oh, wait, that sounded cringe.
Don't do it. You're not a Decepticon. You're clearly an Autobot.
It is true, I'm an Autobot, and also a Robotech master. I can't go back.
Destroy them all.
Use the power cosmic. I promised then I would not intervene any longer. However, this mess is going to destroy the universe.
I can't believe they thought they destroyed me.
I thought I did. Clearly not. Destroy them now.
No, we'll use the power cosmic on you. Zip, zap, zop. Okay, then.
Autobots, prepare to attack.
Decepticons attack. Repel the invaders.
It's been a long time, but none of this should have happened 14 years ago. The power is too great.
As I told you, Megatron, it is bad in the wrong hand. Face me, and we shall see which one wins.
I would rather do this.
Megatron, sir, it is agreeable to see you again.
Well, we'll just get out of here by hopping into another dimension. And then we'll destroy them all. It'll be beautiful.
The Autobot and Starscream should have killed me when they had the chance.
Now, it's sweet torture.
Hurry, there's little time left.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, not like my nonplussed catfight back there. Those doors lead to other realities, like wormholes. You can't step through them. You would be destroyed.
You're just saying that, so I won't do it. But I will. You shall see. No, it would be an abomination. I will finish you now.
I thought we killed him.
Did you really think that you could best the Transformer who invented transforming and shape-shifting? Come now.
Yeah, since you put it that way, it's kind of silly.
No, I shall become a deity on a par with all of them. This I command.
It was hardly necessary to destroy him. No, but it was amusing. Ritter is gone forever.
The timeline is diverged. It will be destroyed when the Proto-Devlin arrive. That shouldn't happen. We must correct the timeline. What must we do? We cannot simply go back and pretend 14 years didn't happen.
I have an idea. A risky one, but interesting. I have a similar idea, except mine requires me to be in charge. We cannot simply erase them, Megatron, even if evil forces destroy them in a few years. It was foolish of me to go back there. I surrender.
Weakling. I will not surrender, but I will back down. The Proto-Devils will not destroy the Earth.
Can we make a few adjustments to the timeline? You know, just a little bit.
Chip Chase, since it was directly your fault, the planet ship's destruction, it's only fitting that you helped to correct the timeline.
Don't thank me later.
But how'd you get in here? Who are you?
I'm you from 14 years in the future. Don't worry, you're still going to use this device to go into the wormhole. We're just going to make a few adjustments. Adjustments? What's going on? You ever had that feeling you didn't belong here? Well, you do belong here, right now. Me from the future? Wow, that's weird. I've adjusted the spatial coordinates of the ship. It will no longer destroy the hub, it'll just pass through the wormhole. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you then. In the future or in the past, Logos Prime. I just did. Well, see you again. And remember, there's always a duplicate volume online.
And now light our darkest hour. I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to all Autobots out there. We are here. We are waiting. Come join us. I had no idea all this was going to happen. It hurts my brain. I didn't even want to know how we ended up back in the past.
Hello. Hi. Hi, I think something's wrong. The Primes made a few adjustments. I wouldn't worry about it. You're me from another timeline, I take it. It turned out the cop-out was the only way to save the ending of the story.
You must be the other RC Jr. that didn't die.
That's right, and my spark was also Bree.
When I was in there, I was more than meets the eye. I saw things, unusual things. Some terrifying, some interesting. When we were in there, I thought it was part of the awareness itself. The human god is supposed to be different from the alien gods. Those things were just advanced machines. They're not actually gods.
We will go.
The Transformer creators were different from those of the human creator. Transform your destiny. Be more than meets the eye. This is old Flint and Joe's in this Blitzwing mecha. Can't make sense of the shapings that happened, but remember it for some reason. I wonder what happened to Chip. For a moment back there, it was almost as if there were 3 robots there in the room. This weird Leonine one, and another guy claimed he was Chip. Yeah, it was weird. I thought maybe we were just hallucinating. It would take too long to explain, but it would appear that you had a vision of Leo Primus, one of the later primes after the 13. Interesting. I did not think humans could commune with the Transformers. I guess we spent too much time with you. They did it. I just got word that Cybertron has been returned to the star system from which it came. They actually did it. Apparently they did. Well, their destiny has not yet been written. Nobody's has. So make it a good one. Back to the future, really. I am Optimus Prime. I know of the future in that other weird timeline, but I will not reveal it. It would affect the future of this timeline. Let us set a course for home.
Welcome to the Master's Bioship Central.
What exactly is going on here? Yeah, I thought we returned to Earth in 2024 using time travel or something.
Time travel would have been a mere cheat. The planet was protecting itself. I thought we'd gone into the distant future too, but it wasn't true. The Masters and the Primes were distantly related.
The protoculture was protecting itself from destruction.
You mean we really didn't meet and fall in love in the future? No, we fell in love. In this structure, this tesseract, this matryoshka brain. Good. Then we have not fallen out of love.
I'm not dead in the future, and neither are any of the Transformers. It is possible you die in the future, but not yet. By your calendar, it is only 2024.
Enough goading them with all this. Good, evil, it has little meaning here. We are the shapings of the protoculture.
We are the true Robotech Masters. The SDF-3 is not back yet, but do not worry. I'm sure its adventures will be great.
How can you be certain of this? We could all still be in the Matryoshka. The G.I. Joes will be sent back to 2024. And this will be as a dream. A wonderful dream.
We're inside the Matrix. Hogwash, I demand to know what's going on here.
Cobra Commander, you are a dense clone. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Easy for you to say. You're like the voice of Solus Prime or something.
I'm not just the voice of Solus Prime. I am Solus Prime. They do not understand. Their minds are limited.
Their father is different. And their mother is different.
We will send them back to 2024, as if nothing happened, but this will be a vision. A sign. But the Masters will not come as they think.
The Masters will not bother the Micronians of the Earth. Their destiny has changed.
When I spied on them in the beginning of this story, it gave me knowledge, but where will we go? What will we do? Transform your destiny. Be more than meets the eye. Prima, step forward. Yes, Master. I did not recognize you in the other timeline. My identity was hidden from you.
My namesake.
We are the Forge, and we are Solus Prime. The humans and the aliens thought they were defeating the Transformer gods over a period of 14 years, but it was all an illusion by an advanced alien race. Just as the awareness has foreseen. Did you really think that you were going to be able to destroy our hub with a planet ship? Prima, mother of all Transformers, including Primus himself. We are sorry we tried to destroy your space hub. Sometimes they used to call me Mega Mom. Silly robots. Well, I accept your apology.
Do I go back to being Starscream or me in my clone form?
Onyx Prime, the Trickster Spark, Starscream, Stella. You can do anything you want. Short of taking over the universe again, of course. You had no chance of taking over the universe. Go from my sight.
Very well.
Robotex, return to your timeline as well. And your Sentinel's mission will continue.
Very well. I'll see you in the future, or in the past.
Haha, I just thought I'd throw a Back to the Future line in there again.
Do not test the patience of the awareness, Rick Hunter.
Alright, we're out.
The Joes must return to their timeline too, but I'll be around. Life is only what we choose to make it. Let us take it. Let us be free. We can find the glory we all dream of. And with our love, we can win. Blessed with strong hearts that Pete has won. Let us soar. With a love that conquers all, we'll win the battle. This last battle, we will win. We will win. What are we going to do now? The universe is our playground. For I dipped into the future, far as the eye could see, saw the vision of the world, and all the wonders that could be.
An Earth poet, Tennyson. Seemed apropos at the time. Let us go.
C'est la vie.
Until next time, transform your destiny. Be more than meets the eye.
Dun, 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 dun,